Hello, today we will be working on the exponential problem where we have 4 ways to the x plus 1 power plus 2 ways to the x plus 3 power equals 320. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put the problem down. 4 ways to the x plus 1 power plus 2 ways to the x plus 3 power equals 320. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to write 4 as an exponential with base 2. So we can rewrite it as 2 raised to the second power. Then we have x plus 1 times x plus 1 plus 2 raised to the x plus 3 equal 320. Now, we are going to distribute the 2 to the x and to the 1. So we're going to have 2 raised to the 2x plus 2 plus 2 raised to the x plus 3 equals 320. Now, there's an exponential rule that says if we have a plus m, then it equals to a raised to the n times a to the m power. So we're gonna apply this rule to this expression right here, exponential expression right here. So let's apply the rule here. So we're gonna have 2 raised to the 2x times 2 squared plus, we're gonna apply it over there also, 2 raised to the x times 2 cubed equals 320. Now, we have 2 raised to the 2x times 2 raised to the second power plus 2 raised to the x power times 2 cubed equals 320. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to factor out a 2 squared. Okay? A 2 squared out of this expression. So, once we factor out the 2 squared, we're going to have 2 raised to the 2x power left in there plus 2 raised to the x power times a 2 in there. Since we have 2 cubed, 1 2 gonna be left in there equals 320. Now, we're gonna evaluate this 2 squared. 2 squared, we know that 2 squared is the same thing as 4. Then we have 2 raised to the 2x power plus 2 raised to the x power times 2 equals 320. Now, we want to leave this exponential expression by itself, so we're going to divide by 4 both sides. 4 divided by 4 cancel out, so we have 2 raised to the 2x power plus 2 raised to the x power times 2. And 320 divided by 4 give us 80. Now let's go to the other side of the board and let's finish this problem. So we have 2 raised to the 2x power plus 2 to the x power times 2 equals 80. Now, there's an exponential rule that says a to the n times m equals a to the n raised to the m power. So we're gonna apply this rule to this exponential right here. So we're gonna say that we have 2 raised to the x power squared plus 2 to the x power times 2 equals 80. Now, we're gonna let u equals to the 2 to the x power. Let u equals to 2 to the x power. So we're gonna have u squared plus u times 2 equals 80. Now we're gonna uh, simplify everything here. So we're gonna have u squared plus 2 times u equal 80. We're gonna subtract 80 from both sides. Then we're gonna bring down the u squared plus 2u minus 80 equal 0. Now, we have a quadratic equation right here, so we need to factor it out. To factor this quadratic equation out, we're gonna, this is a trinomial. We're gonna factor it out into two binomials. To factor it out, we need to find two letter u. When we multiply them, give us u squared. So we know that u times u give us u squared. And we need to find two factors of 80. When we multiply them, give us 80. And when we add or subtract them, give us 2. We know that we have 10 and we have 8. So it's going to be positive 10 and negative 8, because when we multiply negative 8 to 10, we get negative 80. And when we add 10 to 10u to minus to negative 8u, we get positive 2u. So we have these two factors right here. Now we're gonna take each one of them and we set them equal to 0. U minus 8 equals 0, or u plus 10 equal 0. Now we need to solve for u, so we're gonna add 8 to both sides. Then we bring down the u. Negative 8 plus 8 is 0, and 0 plus 8 is 8. Now we're gonna do the same thing on that side. We're gonna say or, and we subtract 10 both sides. Subtract 10 both sides. Okay? Once we subtract 10 both sides, we bring down the u. 10 minus 10, 0. We bring down the equal sign, then we get u equals to negative 10. Now, remember, earlier we let u equals to 2 raised to the x power. Now, we found that u is equal to 8 and u equals to negative 10. So we're going to substitute 8 for u, and we're going to substitute negative 10 for u. So we're going to say, okay, since u equals 2 to the x power, we have 8 equals to 2 to the x power, or negative 10 equals to 2 to the x power. Now, we know that 8 is the same thing as, we're going to write 8 as an exponential. We know that 8 is the same thing as 2 cubed. And we know that we have 2 to the x power right here. So there's an exponential rule that says if we have a to the n equals a to the m, if we have then n equals m. Since we have the same base, the exponents are equal to each other. So Since we have the same base 2 and 2 here, the exponent x equals to 3. So x equal 3. Now let's try the other solution. We have negative 10 equals to 2 raised to the x power. This one cannot is not a solution because an exponential cannot equal to a negative number. So the only solution we have is x equals 3. That's how you solve for this exponential problem. 4 raised to the x power plus 1 plus 2 raised to the x power equals 320. Uh, if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.